Hello and welcome to part 4 of our Dino Adventure. So you have made some fabulous little conversations between Dave and Cammy already. That was your last task, and you showed me everything that they would have in their hunting bag. Lots and lots and lots and lots of good ideas, so well done. I especially like that some of you used Lego to show your little conversation between each other. That was good, 2 of you did that. And we had some excellent use of punctuation and speech marks, so well done for that. Now I'm going to get cracking with part 4. So they've just had a wee chat. Cammy's told Dave all about what happened in the morning, the fact that they have a package which has lots of different things in it, and now they're about to go to school. So, you ready? Off we go. So I'm assuming this is the part where you tell me that it would be such a good idea to go with you to find the dino, Dave asked. Yes, of course. There wouldn't be anyone else in the whole entire world that I wouldn't want to take with me, obviously, I replied. I really don't know about this. I think we're late enough for school as it is, and we should really... Dave didn't get a chance to finish his sentence. He turned round to find out that I was emptying out his backpack to make room for our dino equipment. You have so much stuff in here. Let's all hide it in the bush, I said. The bush? You want me to hide my things in the bush? I simply cannot have... Again, Dave didn't finish his sentence. Are you going to help me or not? I'm just going to go on my own otherwise. I secretly knew that Dave could not resist a dino adventure. He just simply couldn't resist it. Fine, but if it all goes wrong, it was all your idea, Dave replied. That's fine, but if it all goes right and we save the world from a ferocious mother T-Rex who can't find her baby, then it'll all be our idea, Dave interrupted. So Dave helped me organise the rest of his belongings out of his green and blue school bag and hid his pens, pencils and books under a big green bush. No one was going to want to steal Dave's half-chewed pencils anyway. After that, we split the hunting equipment, so some of it was in my hunting bag and some of it was in Dave's school bag. As we were moving the items around, we found something at the bottom of the bag. It was a map. It must have got stuck down the bottom of here, I said. Let's have a look then, said Dave. So we opened up the map. It was a little torn and brown around the edges, as if someone else had used it before. I wondered if it had belonged to someone else, so I turned the map over and there was a little note on the back. It said, "Thank you so much for your help. I don't know what happened. They all escaped and we managed to get most of them back into the enclosure, but one of the baby T-Rex is missing. The mother T-Rex is absolutely distraught. I'm so glad that you're here to help. Please follow this map and it should lead you to the forest where we last saw them. Unfortunately, we can't come and help you because we are far too busy and a little bit scared, trying to fit all the enclosure to keep these dinosaurs here." So there was nothing left to do but look at the map and try and figure out how to rescue the baby T-Rex. And this part is where you have task 1 for today. So task 1 for today is for you to draw the map. So you need to draw the map. They are now outside school. They're waiting outside school. You need to draw a map from the school to the forest, and it needs to be easy for them to follow. So in this box here, if you're printing it off, there's a big space here for you to do your map. Okay, so that's task 1. Okay, I'm going to keep reading now. We followed the map and thankfully it wasn't too far to the woods where the last sighting of the baby T-Rex was. Now I wasn't too sure what a baby T-Rex would look like, so I had to take out my phone to double check some of its features. So I searched in my phone, fact file for a baby T-Rex into Google. Thankfully, a very detailed fact file of a baby T-Rex appeared on my screen. And that is task 2 for today. I would like you to create a fact file all about a baby T-Rex. Okay, if you're printing it off, here's a little example of what the fact file would look like. If you're not printing it off, you can do it however you want. You can make a poster, you can do a leaflet, as long as it's got all the facts on and it tells you these things. You ready? So you need a picture of the baby T-Rex. You need its size and its weight. You need the colour. You need a description of what it might look like. And you need to know what it eats. So is it herbivore or a carnivore? And you need to know where it lives, so its habitat, okay, and when it was alive. And then any other interesting facts you can pop on there too. So there are your 2 tasks for today. Task 1 is your map. Your map so the boys know where to go. They know where to go from the school all the way to the woods. Now remember, it's not too far, so you should be able to get it all onto one page. Now make sure that you do your map as if you're looking up from above. Remember when we do maps, we look from above, and you need to make sure it's nice and easy for them to follow. So you need to make sure you've got a path in there, okay? And if you've got other bits and bobs, you might want to put a key in as well. And task 2 is to do your fact file. So you need to go online and do a bit of research, or you need to use books, or you might be able to ask somebody who's a dino expert all about baby T-Rexes. I will put a couple of links up as well for you so you can use them too to help you with your fact file. But before I go, I'm going to read a little bit more, so then you can just have a think about what you think might happen next as well. You ready? So off we went, and we walked for what felt like an eternity. But then, in the distance, we could see the woods. It was huge. The trees were thick and green, and they towered above us. I was very thankful that it was still the daytime. I don't think I could have liked exploring those woods in the nighttime. Just as we were about to enter the woods, I said to Dave, "Right, we better have another look at that map now that we've reached this point." "I don't have the map," said Dave. "Oh, come on, don't be silly. Of course you've got the map." Nope, I don't have the map," Dave shouted. "Oh no, what are we going to do now?" I said rather worryingly. "It's okay, I think I know the way. I mean, I did look at the map properly," explained Dave. Dave continued to explain how he knew the way, how we would be okay, and we've just got to get our hunting gear out and it'll help us. We had lots of gadgets in our bag which helped us to locate the T-Rex smells and tracks. And as we were wandering through the woods, I was chatting away to Dave about all the different dinosaurs I love and how I would love to see one in real life. But Dave stopped responding. "Dave? Dave? Did you hear me? I was saying that I would really love to..." I turned around and Dave was gone. I stopped and looked at where we were walking. "Dave? Dave?" I shouted. "I'm over here. Look what I found," Dave said in surprise. "Wow, that is huge. I wonder how that got there," I replied. "I don't remember this being on the map," Dave said. "Shall we go and take a look? It looks pretty empty. Like, no one has been in there for a while. It's just like an old hut. I'm sure we could have a wee look. The T-Rex might be in there sleeping." Nope, not too sure," said Dave. "Come on, where's your sense of adventure?" I said. And I will stop there for you. So, you can have a think about what you think might happen next. You can do your map, and you can do your fact file, and then I will be back on Monday to read you part 5 of the Dino story. Now you're doing so well with this, and I'm really happy with all the work you're doing, so keep it up. And there's not too many parts left, so hopefully we'll know what happens at the end very soon. Thank you very much for your help. Bye.